Um, okay, today we're gonna straight up continue on the last video. Like there are no weeks in between, so if you haven't watched the last video, go check that out. Um, just if you don't know what I'm doing, just go watch the playlist I created. I think it's like 4 or 5 episodes now. If you're interested, go check it out. Um, Yeah, I think we're inside of a daily gap still on the S. Inverse the weekly. I think our main draw is on NQ, obviously. Bit slow. We have swept this daily low as well, but I don't know. If the 4 hour tells me otherwise or the hourly, then I'm maybe switching the bias, but we took out most of these highs above in forms of SMT, which is pretty strong. We're pretty close to this draw. Also the 4 hour chart just like straight up inversed our 2 hour gaps. We inversed our 1 hour gap. Wait, are we still on Friday? Fuck. I messed up. Okay. So new new start to the new start. Um I'm just gonna upload it. Okay, we swept out this big weekly low, which I think was the main objective from 16th August. This one, big SMT. Um, we are currently inside of a daily gap on NQ with news. Okay, Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesdays. Fuck. Maybe this week could be pretty slow. We've got no news all like 3 days, and the other 2 days are just FOMC. Powell's speech at 10. So this week could be pretty close, especially on Monday and Tuesday. Also, no news Monday and FOMC week is always like a bit choppy, but we see. Obviously, our main draw lower would be this, but the forward chart, oh no, looks pretty ass to be honest. We're just straight up dumped during the week, during the weekend. Want to see Asia highs. We got this internal high here. We aren't bouncing off of anything. Where we always still inside of a daily gap. We tapped into this hourly. I also don't like to target like 4 hour gaps in a daily gap. It could be a nice draw if the setup is right, but I don't know, the range is just so wide and I would like to see some kind of retracement. I hope we form this 4 hour gap here, which is also like an hourly internal high on NQ. But as you can see, it's like not looking good. So I think Monday, yeah, bro. We have an S&T at the lows. Was it a 30-second? Nah. Okay, we just ripped, which is not that bad necessarily, because we could probably catch some continuation longs maybe. Yes is also close to, oh yes, would instantly be putting in a new 4 hour gap. Okay, we aren't bouncing, like we are bouncing off an hourly, but for example, if you look at the 4 hour, not a single gap got mitigated since Thursday. So you look at this big range and you need to see some kind of retracement. Like this is definitely not enough. You can also look at the hourly if you want, for example, from this swing low to this. We mitigated like tapped EQ, but I don't know. I don't like this. Could play out, but we also just wigged out this low. It's a 930 low with an SMT, so I think it's pretty protected inside of a daily gap. Um, this could play out, could be break even. I'm not a big fan. Um, Also, like as you can see, horrible delivery. I'm pretty bullish towards like this 4 hour gap definitely. I would like to see some kind of sell side to get swept. Okay, we sweep 930 low, create an SMT, but you can argue that we're still in a daily gap, but this high is, I don't know, this high is a high inside of an hourly gap, and it's like just a random ass candle, um, inversing like literally nothing, just tapping into this 5 minute. If we do invest maybe the 5 minute, then I'm open maybe for longs, but I don't know. It just looks ass on a Q, to be honest. If we would like tap the 4 hour gap, maybe, but what's highest time frame here? Hopefully a 5. Mm, nah, this looks low probability. It's like just generating low resistance, bro. Look at that. You could have taken like the 1 minute up here, which I showed you, but first of all, my break even point got taken out, which is like, I wouldn't even be allowed to take it, technically, discretion wise also. And the delivery is like super choppy. As I said, Monday and the day after such a huge dump over weekend. It's like the same we had today in live markets on 9th of March. We had a huge move to the downside and then just like chopped around and literally did nothing during New York AM. Okay, this looking more like it. Um, we have a daily, would be nice. See, we have a daily gap now above, which is nice. We have unmitigated 4 hour gaps above. We have this 4 hour BPR right here, which is like technically you can say like there's a 4 hour gap. I would like to see price to move into this gap, respect this 4 hour gap and the BPR, and then see prices higher because we are still, I think, wait, in discount of this range right here. I need to fix my wait, I'm gonna just do it now. Mm, Wait, I need this. Um, 0.5. This one, bro. Sorry guys, it's taking me a bit. But I think you can just skip um see what I'm doing. Okay, I think I got it now, right? Yeah. Um we barely tapped Q. Sorry guys, took a bit. But overall I'm definitely more bullish than bearish. We also have nice London highs above, which is a nice draw. Are that equal lows? No. What does the 15 minute say? Wait, any news right now? Because this looks just like a news week. But I think we're good. We've got. Yeah, this is like definitely the play. If we'd get an inverse now, I would definitely be taking it. Even though this high is in a 15 minute, I think this just looks super sick, but I don't think that. Wait. Is there a 3 minute? No. Okay. Bro. SMT at the highs and we instantly respect this. Okay, but we manipulate into the 4 hour. Was there SMT? SMT at the 4 hour respecting this BPR. Definitely more bullish than bearish now. Yeah, this 2 minute. Yeah, it's just bounce. Maybe like creating a 5 minute would be nice. Okay. Super high resistance stop loss, from my opinion. For untapped 4 hour above, untapped daily way above. Still in discount, but in our current price leg. I think okay, we are still in premium, but I like the I like to tap into the 4 hour. It's enough for me in this case. Would also be a nice pure 3 play. We 930 opens higher, take out sell side, tap back to a 5 minute, and then get to our objective, which I hope we will. Or we will just inverse the 5 minute, I guess. Alright. There goes my trade idea. No, SMT at the lows. I guess we're bearish then, right? We bounced off an hourly on ES. Lower to our. We should have hit EQ. Still, we did not. Okay, this hourly gap is maybe our draw. Because I thought our stop loss would be pretty protected if we like would have gotten a setup there. Maybe you could take a setup now, but I don't know. We took out the internal daily, internal hourly low. I don't see why we should be shorting this. We should just wait. Okay, I guess S&T at the low. 1 minute inversion, which took ages. 2 minute inversion, but it's 10:30. No, this is definitely not a play. Bare minimum setup. Another 1 minute inversion. Putting in another SMT. Creating a unfilled 15 minute. Do we have 30-second. Oh, wait, this looks sick. The I don't know, I kind of like the structure here, but are we bouncing off of anything? Sure, we just filled our 4 gap completely. We did we touch EQ on ES? Did not. Did we take out anything else? We tapped into this hourly gap. I don't know. You could take this 30-second. You have like double internal SMT. You have an until 50-minute above with like relative equal highs and low resistance leading up to it. But I don't know. I think we're just like not delivering off of anything. You would have been break even now. Wait a 50-minute anywhere. Nah. I know it doesn't even look that bad, to be honest. If we get a nice reaction now, I would definitely be open for longs. Maybe like a little resweep. But now, yeah, we tapped in the 5-minute and wait. Please. Well, you have. It's like this. You're probably hours into this trade, but the displacement just looks crazy. Um, I guess. I guess you're gonna get break even right away. See, because the gap is too big and it's still not in my trading time. I need a new layout as well. Okay. I think this was okay. Now it's Wednesday. Wednesday. Be careful. FOMC minutes at afternoon. Did we mitigate our daily gap? We didn't. Nice draw, obviously. Also on ES. We're still like holding this daily gap below. We did not hold it on the NQ though. We still got previous day low. Looks like Asia and bro, holy chop. It's like just chopping around. London and Asia accumulating. Nice hourly gap here is a draw or like some kind of condition. Got like huge low resistance above. I'm pretty neutral and like cautious on this day. I don't see why we should move up or lower, and like price just accumulating liquidity for FOMC in the afternoon. So if you trade AM and if you don't trade like these big news events or like stuff like that, then you can just wait. Yes, SMT at London lows. Unfilled 5-minute. Internal SMT 30-second maybe. 15. Nah, okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Bro, why are we not getting this 1 minute? Okay. Are we inside of a 5-minute? No. Bro, this could be a nice play, but the inversion just looks super weird. See, oh wait, no, this is 30-second. Bro. Could be like accumulation, manipulation, distribution into the 5-minute with like nice LR above, I guess. But are London lows like enough? We picked out EQ of the range. if this inversion would have been clean, I would like enter it, but okay, break even rate of doom, I guess. All right. Yeah, this was Wednesday, Tuesday. Previous day lows, this swing high right there. And we have like all of these session highs still above, which is why I would definitely be open for continuations right now. We respect EQ of the range. We are delivering off a 5 minute, which would definitely not give us an entry. Yeah, I don't know, this just looks super weird. There's like any gap forming, any continuation we could take. I don't know, like 5 minutes definitely not enough. Nah, nah. This is definitely skippable. You could like we see how FOMC played out. I hope we get like a nice wig. Oh, wig, wig, German accent slip through. Yeah, we're inside of a daily gap. Wigged out the upper daily gap on ES. We did not create a single 4-hour gap on this whole run. Okay, this is the FOMC low. Could be a draw. We swept out London lows. Had an SMT, currently SMT at London lows. London, this tunnel or like this buy side high with this daily gap. I could see myself be bullish if we respect the sweep of London lows, but if not, definitely these FOMC lows is my main objective. We're also currently respecting this hourly gap here. We have this 30-minute right now. I'm gonna see how we treat the 30-minute gap, and if we respect it, then I'm gonna be bearish, and if we disrespect, then I'm definitely bullish. Are we inside of? Yeah, we are inside of the 30-minute gap, but our low is a bit high resistant, high resistance in my opinion. We're just like pumping without anything, right? Maybe now we reach it. Oh, SMT at the highest, bro. Literally everything we're like able to target is like got taken out. Yeah, I guess there is nothing we could do. We just run through everything. This, if you see something like this, please never take a continuation, even if you get a nice inversion and if it's not 10:30, and if the range is too wide and too big, just stay calm, and 80% of the time you're just gonna get fucked. There's no discretion behind, or like, you aren't that guy. See, like, even if we tap into this 15-minute, I don't know. It's like, are these perfect equal highs? Nah. Okay, it got wicked out, so daily gap also got mitigated. There was no short. there is, so we're just accumulating and okay, we tapped into the daily on NQ. We tapped into a 4 hour on ES. We created a internal SMT, have a tiny 1 minute, targeting a 5 minute. You could target it or like could take it also like with this volume imbalance below, but I don't know, is it a 1-to-1? Nah, it isn't even a 1-to-1. I don't know, it could play out, I don't like it. Yeah, it would have been break even. But I read price right, which is nice. That's it for Thursday, I guess. Is it already Friday? Yeah. Okay. Looks bearish to me. We respect our daily gaps on in NQ. We disrespected on ES. And we have this unfilled daily gap below, which is also previous day low. Hope it does not get wicked out immediately. We have a ton of hourly gaps and weird lows below. I think this is Thursday. Asia and London high still intact. Is there 2 hour or 4 hour gap above? We are forming a 4 hour, or like gonna form. I want to see how we interact with this 2 hour gap though, if we do. I think at 10 is also Powell speaking, so technically it's just like gambling and hoping not to get fucked, or like to exit your trade before Powell starts. SMT at the highs. Okay, we tapped into this 2 hour on ES, but what is our target? Like, where's the inversion? Did we bounce off the 5 minute? Yeah. Okay, it would have been a break-even trade either way. Wait, we are currently inside of a 4 hour, which is nice for shorts, but I don't even know what I would target. Like, there is actually no draw. Our high is now super high resistant, but I don't think that the 4 that yeah, this is definitely a setup. Okay, high time frame. If you look on the daily chart, we look at our range, for example. We are inside of premium. We want to short into discount. We already tapped into premium. Then we look at our other range. We see we're far into premium. We want to see prices lower to discount. So this also indicates bearish. Also, we completely disrespect these daily gaps above. Or like especially this one. We have an unfilled daily gap below, which is also previous day low. Then if you look at the 4 hour chart, you could see that we currently respect this 4 hour gap, which is also 2 hour, which is also 1 hour, I think. Would be nice. Yeah. We completely wicked out. Oh wait, did we wick it? Yeah, we did. Okay, like on the tick. Tapped into premium of this range, shorting off premium. Again, rebalance the range. Super V-shape 5-minute inversion generated ton of low resistance. We do have an unfilled 50-minute on ES, which we have to pay attention to. We don't have that on NQ. We have a 5-minute inversion with like slanted lows below. We have like we open, sweep higher, leave out this low at I think 9:45 manipulates lower. This one was 9:45. Then at 10 a.m. we manipulate higher. Like 10 a.m. is the high. Then we chop around, and after 10 a.m. we get a nice 5-minute inversion. Yeah, yeah. We're in. We are currently in time and price premium, and we obviously, if we are bearish, wanted to see shorts and discount. Also, obviously our draw is like pretty much equal or relative equal daily lows above a daily fair value gap. I think our high is super protected. It's like not on a lower time frame, not on the 1 minute. We have a cheeky little internal 1-minute SMT. Maybe like you could have entered. No, that wasn't a 30-minute. I'm a big fan of 5-minute continuations. Like 5-minute gaps. Wait, the question is, do I get a 1-to-1? I guess, right? Yeah, we do get a 1-to-1 on this. I'm gonna be break even when ES hits this low, or NQ hits this low. ES is like, seems like we're ripping, but know about that. Just it just looks too clean on NQ, and we don't have an SMT at our daily, at our previous day low. Or like technically it's not even previous day low on ES. This one would be, but on NQ it is. So I don't know. Maybe I explained it like a bit longer, but you get what I'm saying. Would definitely be fine with losing this trade. I think it's an A+ setup all of the time. I would take it all of the time. But we are like, I'm thinking about if I would have been break even right now, or if I would have gotten break even. I think if we wick out this low, then I'm definitely break even, and we did. I'm just too confident in this trade. I don't know. Okay, I guess. Fuck this. I should have been break even when we hit this, but why am I getting stopped out? Okay. I should have been break even once we hit this one. I was, to be honest, kind of lucky that we did not like sweep my stop loss. But I guess, okay, once we fail to inverse and get so close to the low, and then we get the sweep of this one, should have went break even here at 10:50, also at macro time. I went break even now just because I didn't like the signature and price. But if you want to play it really, really safe, and if you're not a fan of holding through like weird trades and it fucks with your psych, then just go break even once this like I call it now failure swing gets hit. I should have done that also. Yeah, that's like weird delivery, but I really like the trade. I wanted to see how this plays out, but the price action is just kind of chopping, doing nothing. And if you see like, oh, okay, for example, if you had to win break even here, to be honest, was a misplay of me. If you see like, this is high time frame, like 5 minute low resistance. If you see stuff like this lining up at your stop loss, just if you have a nice opportunity to go break even, then just do it. It's like protecting your capital, and see if you would have been like, or if I would have been stubborn and like hold this trade to like prove, oh my god, this trade is a good trade, blah blah blah, I would have been stopped out. So I avoided an unnecessary loss. I could have like avoided the drama with all of these weird slanted highs above at my stop loss by going break even there, but I didn't and went break even here. So also a nice little learning from me. Yeah, I guess that's it for the week. Win rate still above 70%, which is pretty nice over 9 months now. Yeah, September's been super boring, bro. I haven't had a single win, not a single loss, just 4 break-even trades. But sometimes, this is just how trading is, and I hope I can be this consistent on the live markets. And I'm see you in my next backtesting video. Maybe I'm also start doing more TikTok stuff again. But we see. That's it for today.